Today we're checking out supposedly healthy foods that are actually slowly killing you.
Hey children, here are healthy foods that are slowly killing you. Number 1. Flavored yogurt.
GG, I'm dead. I'm 27 going on 90 at this point. I mean, look, I know I eat a lot of pizza, which is not healthy. I know that. But whenever I'm not eating pizza, I'm eating yogurt to counter my unhealthiness with healthiness. But turns out my healthiness is also unhealthiness. Now, it's unhealthiness paired with unhealthiness. All right, let me hear him out. How is this unhealthy?
You grab yogurt because you're trying to be healthy.
Yes.
Protein, probiotics, and clean vibes.
Yeah.
But most flavored yogurts are loaded with added sugar. That sugar spikes your blood glucose fast, especially without enough fiber to slow it down. Your body responds by dumping insulin to bring things back under control. Do that every day, and your system starts getting tired of the constant corrections. It's not junk food, it's just dessert, pretending to be disciplined.
That was a lot of words. But essentially saying there's too much sugar involved. I honestly didn't even know that there was that much sugar in yogurt. Thought it was just like dairy. Another thing that he didn't mention is that these are all in plastic containers. And apparently one of the biggest problems with food these days is all of the microplastics that are in your food. So I'm assuming there's a lot of microplastics in here too. I don't know, bro. I feel like no matter how healthy we try to be in this day and age, there's something wrong with what we're eating. Whether it be too much sugar, too many microplastics, too many additives, there's always something wrong.
Number 2. Instant noodles.
I'm good there. I never have instant noodles. People love ramen and all that. I literally have never had ramen once in my life.
Cheap, fast, and very comforting. Feels harmless. But instant noodles are packed with refined carbs and extreme sodium. And that sodium level is a lot. That combo stresses your blood pressure and insulin response at the same time. And they don't even keep you full because your body burns through them too fast. So you get hungry again easily and eat more.
You can't have sugar at all. You can't have any sodium at all. So like what food can we eat that doesn't have that, but then is also healthy in other ways? Nah, I'm gonna crash out, bro.
Breakfast cereals.
If he says a gosh dang thing about Cocoa Pebbles, bro, I swear.
You've eaten these since childhood. They're fortified and whole grain, but marketed as fuel and healthy. But many cereals break down into sugar faster than candy, especially when eaten alone. And that morning energy isn't energy. It's a blood sugar spike, followed by a crash you feel mid-morning. That's why you're tired at 10 a.m. Because your breakfast is a total junk. Cereals,
for example, are able to market themselves as very healthy and high in fiber and high in this and that, but like they are all so ultra processed. Even the ones that you think aren't, even the ones that you think are healthy for you, they are not good for you at all. So I know that I did kind of just say like I love Cocoa Pebbles, which is true. I do love Cocoa Pebbles, but I very rarely eat them anymore. I don't do cereal anymore.
Soybean oil, canola oil, sunflower oil. They're in almost everything. These oils aren't sugar, but they increase inflammation and make your body respond worse to sugar when it shows up. They quietly mess with metabolism in the background. So when sugar hits, the damage hits harder. Different villain, but same outcome.
But inflammation is the root cause for so many problems. Your gut and your digestive system is so important for your everyday health. And if that's inflamed, it causes so many other issues in your body that you wouldn't even tie to your gut being inflamed. But all of those seed oils are a huge problem for that sort of stuff.
They are so delicious and easy protein. So you eat it regularly. But they come with preservatives and compounds that stress your gut and metabolism.
This guy's like actually spitting right now. And it's crazy like how late in life I learned this. Like growing up, my mom, she would feed me, and I love my mom, don't get me wrong, love her to death, but she would feed me like cosmic brownies, Nutter Butters, Nutty Bars, Reese's, all this like junk food every single day, literally every single day. And I loved it growing up. I still love it. And I'd be lying to you if I said that every so often I don't indulge in that stuff. I'm not perfect. Not everything I do is, 100% clean. But now that I'm older and I understand how to take care of myself, I do try to do a much better job of that.
They don't spike sugar directly, but they add to the load your body is already carrying. And when inflammation is high, everything else becomes harder to handle.
Yeah.
So just eat real meat, not fake one.
I know this is gonna sound like cringe, but like this is stuff that I wish I knew when I was younger. So if you're younger than me, I know it's, you know, it might sound silly, it might sound cringe, like, oh, you know, like I'll be fine. You know, I'm a, you know, a healthy kid. I'm a healthy teenager. I can eat whatever I want. That's what I thought too. But I promise you, bro, I promise you, if you start eating like real meat and real whole foods, you feel so much better. You sleep so much better. If you're an athlete and you want to perform better in your sport, you need to get every advantage you can get. And that is a huge one. If you're on a better diet, if you're on a better workout program than all of the other kids. And I'm telling you, I was one of those kids who back in my heyday, I used to not care at all. Like eat whatever I wanted and I would just go perform. And I was okay at sports. But if you want to be like really, really good, even in school too, I mean, if you have a good diet, your cognitive function significantly increases. There have been so many studies on it. I can't preach enough how important diet is just to have full control over your body and be in peak condition, not only physically, but mentally as well. What's number 6?
Fruit juice. Orange juice in the morning.
A lot of sugar?
Feels so healthy. It says fresh, natural, and full of vitamins.
This is what I was saying earlier, bro, about how big food companies are able to get away with so much. Like you look at orange juice and it looks healthy. The way that they market it is like, oh, this is great. But it's not fresh orange. If you're getting like fresh orange juice, like squeezed from an orange, first of all, it tastes 10 times better, but also it's way more healthy for you than this sort of stuff. They add so many chemicals, they add so much sugar, they add so many additives. At the end of the day, it's not good for you.
But juice is fruit without the fiber. That means the sugar hits your bloodstream almost immediately. Your body treats it less like fruit and more like liquid candy. Sugar spike quick, fast crash, and repeat. So it's not entirely evil, but drinking it daily like water slowly teaches your body to depend on sugar swings. Now you might notice a pattern, different foods, different labels, but one ingredient is the main villain that's putting your body into the stakes, and it's sugar. The common denominator in almost every metabolic disaster. It's the hidden architect of your exhaustion, hiding behind healthy labels. So next time when you're buying food, stop letting marketing teams decide your health.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that sugar is the end-all be-all. Like, I wouldn't say cut out sugar 100% out of your diet. You can, and I've heard a lot of people who have, and they love it, but you just really want to limit how much sugar you're having because it causes so many hidden issues that you don't even realize fault of sugar. To be honest, when I clicked on this video to react to, I wasn't expecting to get so preachy and like informative, but I do feel very strongly about this stuff, so I figured, hey, why not?
Reading the back of the label instead of the front.
There's actually an app, and I'm not sponsored by this, but it's called Yuka. If you are looking to get like much healthier with your diet and having a good understanding of like what is good and what is not good to eat, I'd recommend getting Yuka. And essentially what you do with the app is you scan anything that you buy or anything that you're about to eat, and it'll give you a scale from 0 to 100 on how healthy it is. Now, I'm sure it's not 100% accurate, but it is generally pretty solid as far as knowing like what you should be eating or should not be eating. But anyway, that's gonna be it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed and want me to do some more of these, let me know by leaving a like, hit that subscribe button, and click right here for more.